All right, and welcome back. I believe this is part 41. I've been keeping track of the count for these pre-recorded videos. Last we left off, we were about to approach the chapter 1 finale. However, I am curious about something. Oh, never mind. Yes, we have finally made it. So I don't have any plot items out. Right. Now, once I talk to Arabeth and proceed, I will no longer be able to access chapter 1 with this character. So that means if you wanted to see wizard-specific side quests for this chapter, I might allow the comments for my videos so we can see how many want to see it. Now, I don't know what time that'll come in, because again, I'll have to go through it with another completely different character, but if you do want it, I will be showing those parts. I'll leave that up to you, my small and still yet to be start growing audience. Okay.
We have all 4 reagents now. Quickly, time grows short. You have earned a place of honor among those who sought to aid Neverwinter in these dark times. You will stand with us as the ritual to create the cure is performed. Are you ready to go to the ritual chamber? We must leave as soon as possible. Then we shall waste no more time. Neverwinter has suffered long enough. The Lost Toys room. Something appears to be wrong. Alright, and welcome back. Hold on. Right, cool.
Hail! You have provided a great service to all of Neverwinter in these trying times. As a token of Lord Nash's gratitude, he thought you might want to bear witness to the cure's creation after all your hard work. Before the ritual proceeds, however, the 4 assembled would each like the chance to speak with you and offer their personal thanks for what you have achieved. Go on, speak with them. I must inform the town crier of the good news.
What can Tommy do for you?
Hello to you.
Thought he'd say something different. But yes, all our effort with Fantasy Center of Disease Control investigation has led to this moment.
Greetings to you. Preparations are well underway for the ritual. If all goes well, we will have the cure in just a few moments. I must say, I knew you would be instrumental in this cause. You've always presented the confident look of a person called to action.
Bit PC there.
You needn't to worry about anything. Your efforts got us this far, and now the ritual will take care of the rest. Following that, I will see to your reward. For now, you can leave what must be done to us. You've earned the right to bear witness, however, and I'm sure the others would say the same. I will try to explain. Is there anything specific you wish to know? Well, several of our Tyrian priests have already begun preparations. Their meditation will allow the different components to be combined smoothly. Desta, Fenthic, and I will all begin the main incantations as soon as we are prepared. If all goes well, we'll have the cure in mere moments. None too soon for Lord Nasher. The plague has weakened him considerably. I think he almost considers it a personal insult to be seen this way. Yes, I would agree. He is archetypal. We are almost certain the plague was an attack, but he has no idea what kind of villain would stoop so low. It is a bit of a shocking revelation. I wish we still lived in a time when the possibility of someone doing this was unknown and unthinkable. Well, we have prepared a small container. The mixture itself will be fairly unspectacular to look at, despite the importance of it. As you will. What do you want me to say? Well, once we have the cure in hand, we will determine the best way to get it to the most people as soon as possible. It will take time, so we'll treat the most severe cases of plague first, regardless of station. I just hope, well, we'll worry about other things later. We are very near our goal, but I can't help but worry about the effects of the plague. There is a great scar across Neverwinter. Already I see the distrust. The mood of the city has changed. When all is done, the people will want someone to blame, and I don't know if we will find anyone. I shouldn't ramble on like this when we are so close to a cure. This is a happy day, and we got here because of you. I'm certain they can speak for themselves, but I will answer any questions you have. You should really ask him that. He despises being thought of as weak, and would much prefer to be involved in any talk of his health. I would ask whether your opinion of him has suffered. It was your efforts that brought us this far. His claims of action seem based on your results. While you searched, his Helmites blessed. While you fought, his Helmites blessed. The comfort he brought will pale next to the actual cure you have provided. Of course, he is needed for the final ritual, so I cannot dismiss him entirely. Fenthic also serves as his advocate, so he must be deserving of some respect. This time has been difficult, and our difference of opinion made it more so. Fenthic and I have had little to speak of besides the plague. I understand why he vests so much hope in Desta, but I could not. I know the power of faith, but you need to back it up with action. I am a paladin of the Just God tier. My sword is edged with belief, but it is my arm that must still swing it. I simply feared that if we waited for faith alone to save us, we would have more martyrs than survivors. As you will. What do you want me to say? Yes, farewell for now. There is much I must do to prepare for the casting to come. The incantations are very complex. You should speak with the others. No doubt they will each have their own feelings about how our situation has changed.
Beth seems to be suffering from doubt. He got tough.
Hello.
Hello there. A grand day, isn't it? And you are to thank. It was your effort that allowed us to progress this far.
So tempted to put these two. What's he doing? I'm sorry, you did what? Oh, frankly, you're naive.
hello. I imagine you are well pleased with yourself? This is your doing, after all.
Suspicious.
Hello again. I have a moment to talk, but as soon as you have finished speaking with everyone, we can begin the ceremony. I am aware. Our guards here are very observant. There will be consequences, but not for now. There are more important things at hand. We will watch Testa carefully, but he is needed for the incantations, and I will not risk his temperamental nature and spoil our chance for a cure. Benthic takes foolish risks, but I will not allow any harm to come from this. The plague will not divide the living. I'm certain they can speak for themselves, but I will answer any questions you have. This time has been... I understand why you vest so much hope in Desta, but I could not. I know that I would ask, while you serve, of course he is needed for the final ritual, so as you will. What do you want me to say? Yes, farewell for now. You have yet to speak with Lord Nasher. I'm sure...
Greetings again. I can spare a moment, but we should begin the ritual as soon as you speak with everyone else. With my help, Dester will... Well, it isn't important.
Well, you must be the one Erebeth has told me of. I must say that I appreciate what you have done.
The man, the legend, and as you can see, he's the man from the opening cutscene that fought the Minotaur.
Neverwinter is going through a difficult time. It is good to know that we can count on people of quality to assist us.
What does the wolf think?
I would ask you not to push into the affairs of my trusted advisors. Fenthic has my full confidence, and by his word I trust Desta to act responsibly.
Do not concern yourself with it. Castle Neverwinter is well fortified, and nothing shall disrupt the ritual. The cure is all that matters now.
Thank you, but that will be handled by Erebeth, Fenthic, and Desta. The details of it need not concern you. Things will not be normal until we have captured and punished the culprits behind the plague. I have never seen my Neverwinter injured so. I've had some association with the scoundrel, but this is not the time to discuss it. The plague is not his style, he would be disgusted by it. I will allow it, though I would request that you make it brief. things will not be normal. I've had some association. I will allow it. Though things will not be Bengal.
Yes.
Yes, I have reports of his activity in the docks. We used to clash during my adventuring youth, but things have changed. I would have sought him out, but not while I am weak. To face him now would taint the battles we've had before. I've new villains to deal with. No, they aren't. These cowards scuttle behind the scenes as we shrivel and die to a plague like some creeping old age. Well, Bengal may want to bring back the old days, but I have responsibilities and I will not indulge him. I will allow it, though I would request that you make it brief. If you wish information about my trusted advisors, I suggest you ask them yourself. They have been instructed to be cooperative. You are referring to the disagreements between Erebeth, Fenthic, and Desta. Yes, they have had different ideas about how to fight the plague. I demanded it. I have no use for advisors and officers who merely parrot each other. I wanted every option covered, regardless of whether everyone was in agreement. And now it's clear Erebeth was right to suggest that you help, and Fenthic was also wise to advocate for Desta as aggressively as he did. The cure will soon be ours. I will allow it, though I would request that you make it brief. Yes, it is best that we commence with the ritual. Ready yourself. The plague ends with this.
It's working. Concentrate.
Soon. Very soon. It's done. It worked. We have the cure.
Yes, Fenthic. I have the cure.
Oh wow, it's so surprising.
What do you mean?
And think you idiot.
You are so
Oh, poor Opeth.
Can you imagine? I must wish Fenthic harm rather than face the possibility that he might have known of this. Desta will mitigate things. Find him alive if you can. Find Fenthic and get him to... I don't know. I don't know what will help now. I don't know. People will think he's in league with the greatest threat we have ever known. I don't know. He was mistaken. He was an advocate for a traitor. People will not understand his naivete, his trust. Could you blame them for finding a scapegoat? I'll maintain the portal as long as I can, but it may be a while before we can send guards through. You'll have to go on your own. I'll also try to make this sound better than it is. I can't hide Fenthic's blind trust of Desta, but if I explain it in context, maybe... I don't know. It's hard to tell. I can't see through Desta's magic. It probably leads to wherever he and his false Helmites originally came from. Desta claimed he came from Helm's Hold in the east, but I don't know how that could be true. They would have no part of a plot like this. Wherever the portal leads, I'm sure it will be dangerous. He must know we would send someone after him. Be careful. I don't know. Perhaps Desta killed them. It seems impossible. He came from Helm's Hold. If that great hall has fallen, this is an even greater tragedy. This is a huge undertaking. It seems like Desta has done all this to promote the plague. But why? So many dead. Now the hold? The city guards are needed elsewhere, so this task falls to you. Go before the portal falls.
Treachery! We are betrayed. The cure is gone, and I am to believe Fenthic had a part in this as well. I will have someone's head over this. You must bring Desta to justice. We must find him and demand his explanation. Fenthic's as well. I don't know what to say about this. If Desta has been against us all along, his villainy has affected all of us. Every plague victim. We suspected the plague was artificial, that it was an attack of some sort. But I can't believe someone in our midst would actively prevent us from curing it. I can't imagine the motivation of this man. Obviously, he wants us to suffer, but the reason why escapes me. Desta is deserving of death, as are any accomplices, but I must know why this was done, why my Neverwinter was attacked. And we still need a cure. The ritual was not interrupted, so Desta must have the untainted result. It must be retrieved. Once I have the cure, once we all have the cure, then Desta will be judged, his plot and masters exposed, and punishment will be dealt. From first glance, they appear to be some of the Helmite brethren that were dispensing blessings around the city. I suppose if Desta was false, then they were as well. I will have my guards examine the Helmite temple and try to understand what these people were hoping to accomplish. I charge you with finding Desta himself. There is little time for questions now, but I will answer as best I can. His actions seem foolish. He will be judged harshly if his reasons do not satisfy. I would give him the benefit of the doubt, but I lack the patience I once had. I have seen Neverwinter crippled with plague. I have seen attempts to poison. Now I see attacks that cause panic and confusion. It is too much! I've no trust left. If Fenthic aided in this attack, he will stand accused with Desta and meet swift justice. The people will demand it. I don't know his reasons for following Desta, but I have learned a few things about elves in my dealings with them over the years. It was explained to me that the human mind is jarring to an elf. They are much longer lived, and their changes are more gradual. They think long-term. Fenthic and Eribeth are young elves. I cannot justify what Fenthic appears to have done, but perhaps he doesn't comprehend how quickly a man can change, or seem to. Desta was a friend yesterday and an enemy today. A lifetime for such a change would be drastic to an elf. I suppose a day is unthinkable. Neverwinter is a fair city. A tragedy like this can change much. The citizens will demand justice. They will want the head of their enemy on a pike. They will not be kind to apparent collaborators. Whatever his true motives, Fenthic spoke on behalf of Desta many times, so he is already tainted by association. If his reasons don't absolutely satisfy, I do not foresee a happy end to this matter. Erebeth will know what is coming. I think we all do. There is little time for questions now, but I will answer as best I can. Go quickly while Erebeth can still maintain the portal. Neverwinter. I must have an explanation.
Eh? What can Tommy do?